Cell phones have become an integral aspect of our society, but with cell phones come common problems like complicated contracts, hidden fees, and poor customer service. In a step to relieve these problems, the Canadian Wireless Telecommunications Association has released their Wireless Code of Conduct. Mark Choma, Director of Communications for the CWTA, comments on the new standards set by the code.
It sets a minimum standard so that any customer out there that is looking for phone service or is questioning what kind of services they're going to be buying, they can look at the code and they can feel comfortable knowing that any of those wireless carriers that have signed their name to the bottom of that code of conduct are going to be held accountable to the commitments that they have made in that code. So it sets an industry standard.
Here are a couple of the points that wireless service providers agreed to when signing on to the Wireless Code of Conduct. To help ensure that customers understand the terms of their contracts, to communicate with customers in a way they understand, to ensure that advertising is clear, and to protect the customer's rights when contract terms must change. All of these points relate directly to the most common complaint that the Commissioner for Complaints for Telecommunications Services receives regarding wireless service. Howard Maker, Commissioner for the CCTS, explains.
What we would describe as billing complaints lead the way by a significant margin. That often is about what's included in the wireless plan and how it's charged for on the bills.
The use of the code will be overseen by the CCTS, an independent third party established in July of 2007. They are tasked with resolving consumer and small business complaints involving telecommunications services, including wireless service.
Now we have in the wireless industry a certain, a commitment by the providers to a minimum standard of conduct in connection with their consumers. And so that is a very useful tool to us because when in cases in which providers don't meet that minimum standard, we have a very clear commitment to do so, and we will resolve the complaint by making sure that commitment gets met.
Ben Thomas, a fourth-year animation student at Sharon College in Oakville, Ontario, believes the new code will bring much-needed accountability to the wireless industry.
Right now, it's encouraging because it offers transparency from the companies. Is that cell phone companies have been getting away with a lot of stuff for so long, and I've been hearing stories here and there of horrible billing issues and things like that. And I've actually worked for customer service for a cell phone company, and it's not a good business in the customer's mind. I think this sort of thing steps towards making it a little more balanced for the consumer.
For more information on the CCTS or the Wireless Code of Conduct, please visit www.ccts-cprst.ca. For the Sheridan Sun Online, I'm Robin Phillips.